So normally today would be my first day of workouts for my workout week. However, this week I've been feeling a little under the weather, actually just last couple of days. So I've had sort of an upset stomach and I'm not sure why. So I'm changing my diet a little bit for a couple of days. I'm gonna incorporate some more carbs, trying to stay as healthy as I possibly can, and I just work through it. I just want to kind of blast through this, get back on track. Last week was crazy. Gained weight, lost weight. My body's really adapting to the Ozempic, and it has been adapting to the workouts. So I've been doing these workouts, been getting stronger and growing to the point my doctor asked me if I was doing steroids. And now up my Ozempic, eating less, and then coming back down on the weight. So it started moving downwards again. I'm not sure if the Ozempic is playing with my stomach at all. I'm not sure because we doubled the dose, if my body's just getting used to it. That could be. We're gonna find out though. But this is what's happening, and this is where I'm at on Wednesday instead of at Gold's Gym over at Venice Beach. However, tomorrow I hope to be back at Gold's in the morning and cranking through another workout and getting things happening. So let's start the week like this. For the first 3 days of this week, I wasn't feeling well. I'm at Gold's, Venice Beach. You see the outdoor gym here. And it started Sunday. I missed my Wednesday workout. Got a lot going on in my businesses too, so I spent the day in the office. It's okay to get to the office, but my stomach was really upset. I don't know. We raised the Ozempic, so I'm not sure if it's combined with the metformin, if that's what's happening. I cut down a little bit on the metformin just to see, but I'm not sure. Maybe I just ate something because some other people in my office were out as well, not feeling too great. So really doing the science experiment on myself, my diet hacking as I call it, to see why I wasn't feeling the best. Today I feel, not 100%, but I feel, I want to say 85, somewhere up in there. So getting the workout in, I want to make sure that I flush my body out. I'm going to get on the treadmill and just do 30 minutes of walking and get that happening too. I'm going to do some crunches as well. Just finished biceps. I'm going to do triceps. So, who knows? My doctor said if I was getting upset stomachs to cut down on the metformin, but to email him and let him know if that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to try to go back up on my metformin in the next day or two, see if that has any effect, and then go back down. I got to do some traveling as well, but I don't really want to travel if I'm not feeling the best. So, welcome to my Thursday, but we are getting it done at Gold's Gym, and I hope this is helping you along your way too. I really, really do. I hope you're thinking about a challenge you might be able to do. I'm trying to drop 40 pounds, and I hope, even like I say, if it's just 1 or 2 pounds, just jump in, do something. Let's go. Wrapping up day 2 of what would normally be day 3 of my workout, but because I was feeling a little under the weather, I didn't make it in. So just trying to get the rest of the workout going. I'm probably about 85%, so I'm just going a little different this week than I was in the past as far as the actual workouts go. I've changed my routine up some, trying to do an 18-hour fast instead of a 16-hour. That seems to be working out because of my workout schedule. And then yesterday I just did a protein shake for lunch. So doing really clean protein shakes, just using water and protein powder. A long story about what happened with my protein delivery to my house. So I don't even want to get into it. It just pisses me off, but I got it. Actually, I got double because I asked for my money back on one. They sent me it anyway. So there we go. Hope you're having a great week. I'm continuing to lose weight on this journey, and stuff's working. It's funny, you go along and then you get stagnant, and then you go along and you get stagnant. It's just like, that's the reality of these weight loss journeys. If anybody tries to tell you anything different, all these guys say, well, you could drop this much weight in this amount. No, you can't. You just got to go with it. And life happens as well. You got to get, you can see Gold's in the background, by the way. Yeah, you got to get like the the ups and downs, because that's the reality of it. And if you don't, you'll hit them and you'll be sorely disappointed in them, and you may end up dropping out of it. But don't drop out. Just keep persevering, keep blowing through. It all evens out in the end. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna do crunches. This is the machine I do my crunches on. I'm putting on more weight. I usually use 40 pounds, 20 aside, and I get in about 250 crunches in a session. I'll pull this little pin out, sit the feet, bench down further, so I jump on. I'm at Gold's, I'm in Venice Beach, and then I load it into my app and I get busy with it. So when you see that app posting on my social media, is what it's from. And we just go get busy doing crunches. Hope you have a great day. All right, doing wing prep. Here's what I'm using. I've got cayenne pepper, and I put some Lowry's on it, and then I air fry these in my air fryer. I do 20 minutes aside because I like them crispy, and this is what I'm having on a fry. All right, so the wings are out. I just flipped them over and I put on the same thing, right? We're going with Lowry's and cayenne again, right? So 20 minutes, flip them over. I'm gonna put them back in my air fryer at 400 for another 20 minutes. I'm gonna throw them into this bowl here with butter, cayenne, no, not cayenne, with tapatio and with wing sauce. So this is how I make my wings. No carbs is a great way to go if you're a wing fan. This air fryer works fantastic. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna throw all the wings into my handy dandy bowl. 20 minutes each side in the air fryer with 400 degrees. I put spices on them, and from here I'm going to add butter, I'm going to add buffalo sauce, and I'm going to add what else? Hot sauce. So this is how this is going to go. You can see I've put the butter in. No measuring here. By the way, I'm using Primal Kitchen buffalo sauce. So let's get this out of the way and let you see how I go about doing my exact measurements on my cooking, which is not exact. Okay, so there's some Primal Kitchen. Now, good old California, which I love this, Tapatio hot sauce. With the cayenne and the hot sauce together, I like really hot wings, as you can probably tell. So, hot wings it is. I'll set that down, and then I'm just simply gonna mishmash this all around. And see, I usually do the butter first, but for this beautiful cooking video, not so much today. And now I'm just gonna mix this all around until I get it going in my beautiful, easy to clean bowl, which is a big part of my world in the kitchen. Just doing stuff like this because I hate doing dishes. I have a dishwasher, but still, these metal bowls come clean very fast. You can see it's already starting to take shape. And then at the end, in the bowl, is going to be kind of like a sauce on the bottom, and with a mixture of the butter and all the hot sauces. So I just sort of pour that over it as well. But look how these things come out. This is so simple to do, and it's so good, and the carb count is so low. It's crazy, but if you don't hit the stand, here's how it goes. So there you have my beautiful bowl of buffalo wings. I do it in my house, and I tell you, it's better than any bar wings, any restaurant's wings. These are really, really good. I really like them, and you ought to try them because they're super simple to do. I've given you all the recipe. I don't use a recipe. I just kind of go as I go, and this is how it looks. Okay, put them on the plate. Here's how they look. I think I got 1.8 pounds of wings here. I'll have maybe some blue cheese dressing with it, but that's it. That's my dinner. How's that look to you? Make sure you tip the cook and the waiter. Heard they're both truly amazing. Let's continue our journey. It's drop 40. All right, didn't do the gym this morning. However, I'm at the office and gonna get some work done, and jumping into my Philly cheesesteak in a plate. I get this with extra hot sauce and mushrooms, but it's got a little salad. They've just removed the bread, so it's a pretty good option if you're looking to do something. I'm at the lowest weight in 30 days as of weighing myself this morning, so happy about that. It's been a good week, even though I felt under the weather for most of it. I felt still a little off this morning, and since I'd already missed some workouts, I just thought I'd just give my body some more rest and get back at it hard next week. That's the plan. Here we go. All right, wrapping the week up. It was interesting. I'm in my office today. Still a little upset with my stomach, and again, I think I might go back to the Ozempic. But down, what am I down? Like 11 pounds from that doctor visit a couple of weeks ago. I had that in a previous video. So down about 11 pounds from that. And it was an interesting week. Missed a couple of workouts because I was feeling a little off. And hopefully that starts coming back. What I find is I feel a little off in the morning, and then as my day goes on, I feel a little better in the afternoons and the evenings. Excuse me. So, there we go. So I'm just a couple of workouts, just figuring it all out. And that's all part of this journey, which is why I want to document it. So onwards and upwards we go. How can this work for you? The more weight you lose, right? The insulin resistance, the less insulin, the easier it is to lose weight. It's like one giant vicious circle. Yeah, but you want to make sure your blood sugars are under control so that it's not attacking your organs. So we'll talk more about this in future episodes. Have a great week.